Good morning, everybody. There's a couple of guys here going to put a windshield on my car. Got a crack right in the eyesight. Look at the weather in Southern California right now. Huh? Beautiful? Look at that. Got to have the right tools and the right knowledge. This is my humble abode here in California. Never lived in a trailer house before. There's always a first time. This is my home for now. We put this carport up. The other one got blown to smithereens. Big wind came and I found it laying over there. We got a, well, that's not mine. We got a little table here with our stuff, paper plates. It's you live in a trailer, you don't have any space. So it's camp out year round. I fix my coffee and tea here. I don't drink coffee, but I put my tea here, and that's my teapot. And there's my storage, which is full. It's never enough. And there's the door. I got a refrigerator out here because these trailers have a real small refrigerator. Those are my, I keep those full. Got plenty of propane. And of course, this is our main cooker. We don't cook inside, we just cook outside. So it's camping out year round, guys. You gotta do what you gotta do. I making a big sacrifice here, leaving my house over there in Texas, but I love music. I love making music, writing songs and stuff. So this is my great opportunity at this time of my life, and I'm not going to let the opportunity go. But this is uh, this is where I live right now, and there's a bunch of trailers and RVs and stuff here. There's the San Jacinto Mountains over there. Beautiful mountain. Every day, that's what I look at. Beautiful, beautiful weather right now. It's Liberation Day, Trump Liberation Day, April the 3rd. Oh no, yesterday was Liberation Day. Today is the day after, the morning after when the stock market crashed. All right, guys. Well, these guys got all the equipment here. They came down from San Bernardino to put a windshield on my Lexus IS350 there. That's a little hot rod there. I put some snake eyes on the fog lights, and I put I painted the fin yellow because there's a lot of black cars, and I can find mine in a parking lot. Yes, sir. You gotta use the old noggin, you know. I'm not gonna be looking around and pressing my starter and all that, all that stuff. No, I use my eyes. I look at the parking lot. That car with the yellow fin, that's mine. Well, they got it off already, so they're prepping it to put the new one in. Of course, they got to make it waterproof and all that stuff. So these boys got their shit together, man. They can they can get with it. Don't mess with them. They got some sharp tools. Sharp tools. Man, it's nice out here. Got cumulus clouds up there. We don't have any chemtrails today. No chemtrails today. Wow. Whoa. What a day. Why can't every day be like this? Damn, man. No chemtrails today. Calls for a celebration. We got all kinds of weird plants here. I don't know what that is. I don't know. They, look at this one over here. I don't know what the heck. Being from West Texas, you don't see plants like this growing every March, February. You know, I don't know. Little tree here. Here's another real fragrant. There's another one. Beautiful, beautiful plants. But I don't know. I think I got some blooms over here. Got some blooms over here. Oh yeah, there they are. See? Beautiful. Beautiful blooms. It's only March, April the 3rd. Dang, man, where am I? April the 3rd, 2025. Aloe vera plants everywhere here. There's fruit trees everywhere. I mean, people have lemon trees, orange trees. They just fall down on the ground. You can walk to somebody's house and say, "Hey, can I have some oranges?" Sure, take them all. Take the tree. Avocados. That's my little hot rod right there. It's got 160 on the speedometer. I've only gotten up to about 100, a little over 100 the other day. I was passing a car on the freeway, stepped on it, and before I knew it, I was going over 100. It's got a loud mufflers. I don't know what to do about it, but see my plate? Los baby boomers de Pomona. All right. Well, I think these guys are getting ready to put the new one on there. I'm over here in the shade. I was talking to a guy today in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Jose Serrano. locutor de la raza 93.9. And he said, dijo que había mucho aire y mucha arena. A lot of wind, a lot of dirt, dust flying around in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I got friends all over the world. Well, that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but whatever. He's cleaning the glass over there. There he comes. Oh no, he's going to clean the other side. He got one of those fancy caulking guns. You got to do is press the trigger and there it comes. You don't have to pump the handle like us poor folk. That's pretty neat. I should have invented that. Being in the business for so long. Got to use the old noggin, man. Get ahead in this life. You know, I was thinking of Trump's wall over there, spending millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to build a wall in the age of flying machines and battery powered tools that can cut through metal. I just thought I'd throw that in there. It would make sense back in the Roman days, but when you got flying objects that can go over a wall, I mean, come on. But maybe it's not to keep them out, it's maybe it's to keep us in. Ever thought about that? Mm-hmm. Yep. A lot of things to think about nowadays. Back in the 60s when I grew up, life was pretty simple. All the news you'd get was either a newspaper or local radio, magazine. TV had 3 channels. Had to move the antenna every 15 minutes. Remember those days? That was pretty simple back then, but then they could keep us misinformed and we were living comfortably, we thought. But nowadays, news travel at the speed of light. And we get informed. That informed kind of has me a little skeptical about the mainstream media, but I get all my information off the internet. But you got to watch that information too. So you got to use the old noggin, you know, to decipher all the truth from the back in the 60s. We didn't have much information. Now we got too much information. So imagine if we'd have had cell phones and Facebook and YouTube back in the 50s and 60s, where we would be today. Wow. Yep. I don't know. I don't know how long this video is going to be. We're in at 15 minutes already, man. Who's gonna watch this? As long as YouTube don't censor me, everything will be fine. But if you live in a trailer, you know what I'm talking about. You don't have any space for anything. I go to throw the trash some days. I come back with more than what I threw. Good stuff too. But you do what you got to do. Where you gonna put it? You know, you don't have any space. I got my toolbox over here. I want to show you my toolbox because I used to be in construction. I know how to cut wood and look at this. Look at that. It's full. I got some boxes down here with tools. I got a box under the stairs there with tools. I got propane little containers down there. I got these. There's no look, a bucket with screwdrivers and all that stuff. Man, there's no space. There's no space in a trailer park. Look at that. Look at that. Cordless tools, everything. So, of course, I know how to use them. Enough of that. But it's camping out. There's a compressor back there to air the tires. But there's really no room. There's one of my scorpions. There's no room here, guys. You can't have everything. Where would you put it? You know, it's crazy. That's one of the best buys I have ever. That's the best investment I have ever made. That little stove right there. Those are handy, guys. I recommend you get one of those. You put the container right there. Let's get back to the deal over here. Oh boy, that windshield looks good. Look at that thing. Woohoo! Man, I'm gonna be sporting a new windshield. Dang, I like it. This boy's doing a good job. Good job. They know what they're doing. You can have all the tools in the world, but if you don't know how to use them, you up a shit creek without a paddle. That's an old saying. Still applies today, though. Oh boy. Well, just got to put that guard there and put the wipers back, and we're in business, guys. We are in business. I'm gonna show off now. I don't have a cracked windshield. And that crack was right there where my eyes, at the level of my vision. And the sun would hit that crack and it would light it up. And at night, it was bad. These cars with high beams and stuff wouldn't let me see going 80 miles an hour. You don't want to be driving like that. So I'm glad I decided to go ahead and get this done. Get it done. I'll show you the engine. This little car here. Look at that thing. You don't think that's a little hot rod? That's a little hot rod right there. Whoa. Getting down to the nitty gritty now. Put the wipers and then the rear view mirror, and it's gonna, the sad part is coming. Having to pay these boys. They did a good job. Gonna make me a few bills lighter, but it's well worth it. Gotta have a car running the way it's supposed to. I hear an angry dog over there. Or he's a happy dog. One of the two. I don't have a dog because a very simple reason. I can barely take care of myself. A dog is a big responsibility. Nothing against dogs or cats or horses, but don't have the economic resources for a horse for sure. But the responsibility is when you have a dog or a cat or a parakeet or whatever it is, a lizard, you got to take care of it. No doubt about it. So you got to think about your pet before you get one. Now, if you got two or three, that'll be like a handful. I don't know. This isn't bad, guys. We're up to 23 minutes. They're almost done. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I guess I'm gonna have to drive it with that tape on for a while. Just show off that I have a new windshield. I don't like to show off, but I will if I have to. Putting the weather stripping back on. They put a bead of, I guess it's silicone underneath, and then put the put the sealant, and then put the trim back on. You know that's gonna be waterproof. I can see a big difference in that new windshield. The other one was like, I don't know, like cloudy or sandblasted or something. This one is crystal clear. I'm going to enjoy that. we go. When you work a two-man team and both people know what they're doing, it goes pretty fast. Pays to get along with each other too. Look at there, guys. Wow. Getting down to the nitty gritty now. All right, guys. Well, here I am in San Jacinto, California. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll catch you on the next one.